Hello, I would like to ask some questions about this description of the fuzzy logic controller. This is taken from the paper. Right, in this description, we have queue length and waiting time. My understanding are that these are the two inputs for the fuzzy logic controller. It would be useful to give variables for these two quantities. So here I wrote L and W. Now my understanding is that this X here, which is called the element from the universe of discourse, my understanding is that X is simply the values L and W. If I'm wrong, please make this clear. I think you should replace X with this pair of values. It's much more clear. If you do use this pair of values, then this equation becomes much more clear. Because in this rule, A is a fuzzy set for the queue length, and B is a fuzzy set for the waiting time. And to get this firing strength, you take the minimum of the fuzzy set for the queue length evaluated at the input queue length, and take the minimum of that with the membership function for the fuzzy set for the waiting time evaluated at the measured waiting time. My understanding is that this is the firing strength for this rule. So if this is not correct, then please make that more clear. I did mention here that you should not use this symbol as a symbol for a set. This is the symbol for union. So you should not use this as a symbol for a variable. I think that you should simply not mention universe of discourse and say that you're talking about inputs L and W. This will make the discussion more clear. All right. Now down here, I do not understand this equation. Alpha refers to a level of firing strength. Now my understanding is that this is the level of firing strength. I do not understand why you start using another letter, and it's not clear which firing strength this is referring to. Here you have alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, alpha 4. I'm thinking that this refers to 4 rules, but I think that this alpha refers to this mu, but it's not clear. Here you have mu c of x. I also do not understand how you can evaluate membership function for an output set on this input x. This x only involves inputs. This is a membership function on the output. How can you evaluate this function? I don't understand that. Right. Now here you have aggregation as a maximum. I understand how to aggregate using maximum. Right. Then just below you have aggregation using averaging. Which aggregation is it? You have two different aggregations. I don't see how you can have two different aggregations at once. This produces a crisp value. This produces a crisp value. But how do you produce two crisp values? All right. I'm thinking that you use averaging and not maximum, but please confirm that. I don't see how you can use both aggregations at the same time. I do have other comments, but I did want to make one comment, is that these figures must be improved. The writing is too small, the meaning is unclear, the legend cannot be read, the meaning of the red is not explained. I don't think the red is phase duration. It's not phase duration. This is the number of vehicles in the queue. All right. So the figures are not clear. The captions are not accurate. The writing is too small. So these figures need a great deal of improvement. Let me also say that it is not necessary to write out the numbers in words and also numerically. This is not necessary. You can just give the numerical value. It's not necessary to write the numbers out in words. I'm sure I will have more questions, but I think if you can address these questions first, that will be helpful. Okay, thank you.